rumors are true. Names that are legendary. StockLegends.com.
Good day, traders. StockLegends.com here. Today we're looking at Mwwc for October 26th, 2011. We're looking at a 6-month chart. So basically this goes from about May all the way up to present day. And you can see there's a lot of sideways movement happening here. We call this a sideways channel. And we can see we've got resistance right around the mid 3-cent area. And we also have support right around the 1 cent as low as 009 area. So this is important because we had not a lot of volume. Volume was really low, and the stock was basically channeling sideways here. And we broke below this 1.5 cent area, and the stock had a little bit of a pullback. And we can see that with this other red resistance line here, it's pushing the price down. You can see once we connect a few of our high points together, we can see that it's a trend. And this resistance is pushing the prices lower until the trend gets broken, and then the stock reverses in the opposite direction. Now, what we can see is as the price starts to come low to this 1 cent area, what happens is volume really starts to pick up. So we've got buying interest being generated, and a new support level is established. Now, what else we can see is if we take a look at our MACD, which can give us our momentum indicator, and it can also generate buy and sell signals when the points cross over, when the two MACD lines cross over. So what we can see is basically where we broke our resistance trend line, the MACD also crossed. So this is important because now we know that our MACD is probably giving us pretty accurate signals in terms of what direction our trend is in and how long we've been in that trend. So as you can see, as it reverses and we break out here, the MACD lines cross over, and the stock runs up all the way up to 0.33, so almost 3.5 cents, and the MACD is moving up. And then what happens is we lose that upward momentum, and the MACD lines cross over again, generating a sell signal and a reversal of the upward trend into a downward trend. So again, we come back down to the support area, and what happens as we get close to this level is the volume really starts to pick up right at the support. That is a very positive sign. It suggests that the support's going to hold. And what happens shortly after that is we get that buy signal again on the MACD, indicating that we're going to see a run occur. Now, we had a brief spike here to just about 2 cents. We came back down and retested the support again. And what happens is volume starts to pick up. The last 2 trading days, we had 4 million the day before and almost 2 million today. So there's buying interest here. It suggests the support level is going to hold. And what we can also see on the MACD, if we look closely, you can see that when it came back to test the support level around 1 cent, you can see that the MACD lines touch, but they don't cross over. If they crossed over, it could suggest that the stock's going to reverse into a further pullback, but you can see they've touched and now they're starting to open up again. Just today, you can see that that gap is starting to widen. That confirms that our stock is in an upward trend. We have a really good possibility of moving back up and testing this 3.5 cent mark. So, you know, we've tested this level before many times. Our support level seems to want to hold, so the logical suggestion at this point is that we've got positive momentum in the stock and that we should have a really good chance going back to that 3 cent level as a minimum target. So, you know, if we can break that 3 cent level, the stock can continue on the upward trend, and certainly having a lot of volume when we test that resistance level is probably going to give us enough strength to break it. So we're a little ways off at that point, but I just wanted to put that into the projection into the future. So let's take a look at some of our other indicators. This is the stochastics, the STO. This can give us more of a short-term buy and sell sort of signal. It also works as a momentum indicator, but more on a short-term basis. And we can see that we've got crossover points up here, which sort of suggest tops, and we've got lows down here, which suggests bottoms. So we had a little bit of a sell signal generated here after the stock had gone to about the 2 cent to 1.5 cent area, and it gave us that sell signal right around here, which brought the stock back down to 1 cent. And now, as you can see, they're just starting to pinch. So now we've got a short-term buy signal generated by the stochastics. That's a very positive sign. So at least in the short term, it's suggesting that we're going to see a nice move to the upside. And even on the MACD, we've also got that midterm, long-term buy signal generated, which is going to suggest that we have a nice run coming in the midterm as well. So it certainly looks like one you could probably hold on to. If we take a look at the accumulation also, it's looking very healthy. This sort of suggests that people are accumulating shares and we can see that it was generally moving in a downward trend, and now it seems to be reversing into a positive move here. So this is also a very healthy sign. It measures volume and price interest that's happening on the stock, and it's certainly giving us a positive signal there as well. So a lot of good things happening on the chart. Thanks very much for watching, and don't forget to stop off at stocklegends.com, sign up for the mailing list, and be sure to get informed on all the things that are happening at stocklegends.com. Thanks very much for watching. Until next time.